I was wondering maybe what your favorite color was. We never hear you talk about little things like that.
Oh, I always liked red.
Red?
Yeah.
You're wearing kind of a red
Okay.
shirt. And last night when we were at dinner, I know that you zoomed in on the chocolate cake. What's your favorite dessert?
Oh, dark chocolate with some raspberry stuff on top, and boy, that did the cheesecake I could pass up, but that was killer chocolate cake, but it didn't have very much. But boy, that was good chocolate cake last night.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Temple was the first to go get it, and Larry Kaplan's wife and myself looked at it and said, "So how is it?"
It was very good.
Ditto. Okay, I wanted to ask you a little bit. You know, my daughter drives, and I know a lot of parents sometimes find that surprising that a person with autism might drive, and I was wondering, do you drive?
Yes, I do. And the way I learned was out of my aunt's ranch. My aunt taught me to drive. She also made me learn how to type. And we had to drive 3 miles every day up to the mailbox, and the truck was 3 on the column with a very bulky clutch. That was not an easy truck. She let me just steer first, and then we switched over to do the clutch. You've got to just drive. The way to deal with a multitasking problem is you've got to totally learn the operation of the vehicle before you hit traffic. You've got to get the operation of the car on autopilot. You know, so if you're in some other place, well, get out in a big parking lot on a weekend and just spend 3 hours driving in that parking lot. Put up cones, put up boxes, steering, braking, backing up. Just, year on easy roads before you do difficult roads, like traffic and the freeways and things like that. But the best thing to do is find some big open field on private property somewhere where the kid can just go out and drive the car around the field and do it for like 5 hours at a time. And just got to learn how to operate that vehicle to where he doesn't have to think about it. You see, when you learn a motor task, the frontal cortex has to think about it. Well, you want to get to where the frontal cortex no longer has to think about it, and it goes on autopilot in the motor cortex. There's actually research that shows that that's how learning a motor skill works. And so they're going to need to just spend hours driving that car in a totally safe place, learning the operation of the car, parking, backing up. And I think parking lots, open fields, get it on private property somewhere, and you just drive and drive and drive and drive. And then you carefully, then of course somebody has to be with them. You're going on public roads, somebody's got to be with them. But they need lots of hours of just practice, and I had that on dirt roads. And my aunt was with me because every day we had to drive 3 miles out to the mailbox and 3 miles back. And I did that for the entire summer.